spiritual snacks.
Hi everybody. So this morning's question is, what does grace look like? Well, you could say that grace is when you don't get something that you do deserve. If you've done something bad and you know that you deserve punishment for it, and you don't get punished for it, that is grace. On the other side of that, grace is when you receive something that you know you don't deserve. When you have been really bad and somebody gives you something that you know that you fully don't deserve. So for us, biblically, the Bible teaches us that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Each one of us has sin in our lives, and yet God himself is perfect and sinless, so he doesn't. And we're also told that we are created in his image. So he's created us to be perfect, and yet we are broken and fractured and imperfect. And yet he still wants to be in relationship with us because he loves us. Now, I think we don't really quite understand just how effective and powerful our sin is in the situation with our relationship between us and God. He is sinless, absolutely pure and holy and sinless, and we are like this impurity because we have sin all throughout our lives, and they kind of mix like oil and water. They just don't really mix. They are separate. And yet this is grace. That God so wanted to be in relationship with us, so wanted to mix with us, that he got rid of these impurities. And how did he do that? He sent his son, who was absolutely perfect, holy and pure, to come and to take on all of our impurities, all of our sin, and offer it down as a perfect sacrifice to God, so that you and I, if we so desire, we can turn our hearts to God and come into relationship with him through Jesus, who made that sacrifice. That is grace. That it cost us nothing, and it cost him everything. It cost him even his own son, his life, to come and to bring us together. That is grace. The recipient, often it costs them nothing, but the giver, it costs them everything. Grace is when you receive something that you don't deserve, or it's when you know that you do deserve something because of our sin, and you don't get it. You get lifted out of it. You get off scot-free. That is grace.